Hey guys, most women get mad with us as men for this main reason. Eventually, they know they're going to hit the wall and they're going to be off the market whether they want to be or not. And they know that that really won't ever happen to us. Long as a man basically be careful and take care of himself and, keep him some money and keep himself straight, you know what I mean, inside and out, he good. He can pretty much have his pick and age gracefully. Whereas most women, especially modern women, because of the fact a lot of them have high unrealistic expectations of a man, and they don't care what and how that's going to hunt them when they hit the wall. See, we don't have that problem, and never will. I see it a lot even more that a lot of men are just basically going their own way. Like I said, at the time I decided to go my own way, there wasn't MGTOW. If it was, I never heard of it. I had just came to the conclusion of a lot of the things that a lot of men discuss on YouTube about modern women. It's then got to the point now where they're just done. They are. Because it doesn't take a man that can see with both of his eyes. He could use a half of his eye to see that it's really not safe to date them anymore. Those who decide to continue to date the modern women, hey, more power to you. You know what I mean? If that's what a man wants, then okay. But because of the fact they're just, whew, and it's only getting worse because, again, she got to hit the wall. Hitting the wall takes no prisoners. And I'm noticing that women are hitting the wall at an even younger age now. For a time, they had to get past, 28, 18 to 28. She hot stuff, But I've been noticing that that's changed. They're starting to hit the wall even younger because a lot of them are just way out of control. To my viewers that's from Michigan, I'm gonna say something. Do y'all remember when the 5.0 Mustang came out? I would say in the early 80s. They sold really well, but remember they had to tone it down because of the fact they had too many fatalities, because the car would get away from you because it'd get out of control when you not even, I think, maybe in first or second gear. I'm saying that to say this. That's how most women are today. They're too out of control. I'm old school. I remember in the 20th century, yeah, you had a few women that were skanky, but one thing I'll say about them, two things I'm going to say about them. One is you knew who they were. Second, she was smart enough to know and understand that she still had to sell that sizzle to capture and keep that man or men's attention. Whereas these, oh man, they just gone. I be watching all different types of YouTube videos from YouTube creators that I enjoy watching, and they be showing realistic video clips from these women off of TikTok, mostly. And the things that these women be saying, I'm like, whoo-wee. This one gonna say, yeah, you make sure when you see a man that's of your interest, you stare at him for 3 seconds and then yell out, meow. I was like, whoa. And get this, viewers. She was young and attractive. But their mind is gone. Their mind is already gone. So they're hitting the wall faster at a more younger age. And I'm learning that that's starting to build up animosity towards us. Because like I said, I'm 51 and this happened yesterday. I was at Starbucks. And the female coworkers, worked there. They followed me around. And they was young and pretty. And they gave me a look of envy. Gave me that look like, you're one lucky son of a bitch. And I'm like, what are you? And you know how you sit and think about something, you crunch the numbers, and you put the puzzle together. I'm like, oh, right, yeah. Y'all gotta hit that wall. See, we don't. As long as a man ain't out here, he ain't getting too motherfucking high, and smoking doing a whole lot of drugs, and being irresponsible and shit. Long as he ain't doing that, and he do all the stuff I said at the beginning of this video, he good. But for me, I'm being honest. Now that the smoke has cleared, and thanks to the internet being here, I'd rather just stay single. For real. Because to me, it just simply isn't worth it. It's not. If you're a good guy, she don't like you. If you're a bad guy, yeah, you capture her interest for a minute. But the bad guy, he can't be controlled. He's an untamed tiger and a lion on steroids. He gonna eventually pump and dump her and move on. And all that time, her clock is tick, 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 and bam. Before you know it, she done hit the wall. The younger women that took over because everything is straight. No sagging titties, no cellulite, among other things. Yeah, so she's done. And it's crazy because I'm seeing that men, younger men, much, much younger men, I've seen a lot of videos of them. A lot of them are going mid-time. So much so, even the ones that are not, ones that just said that they ain't doing this, a lot of them have caused wedding shops to close because they like, no, I'm not marrying them. And see, I'm seeing a lot of more videos with women that are like age 26 saying, why am I single and unmarried at age 26? And she was very attractive, but again, it's their insides. They're too out of control. And it's almost like, this how I look at it. That's like me going to the zoo and saying, yes, a zookeeper, show me your whole selections of tigers, all the way up to the cubs, all the way up to the one that's, the biggest and the grownest and the most ferocious. And he shows them to me, right? And I tell him, well, look, give me the most ferocious one. And he like, you sure you know what you're getting into? Oh, yeah, I can handle it. Y'all know that tiger gonna eat my ass up, right? And I'm saying that to say this. That's how I look at today's women, period. They're too out of control. They have unrealistic high expectations to the point where most men who wants to keep their sanity know to run the hell away in the opposite direction. See, now they got everything they want, and they're more miserable than they were before they even got all that stuff. Why? Because we don't need them. They need us. We don't need them. It's nice to see one that's nice and dressed nice, smelling good, and, nice ass, nice tits, and all that good stuff. Yeah, okay. But and understand that it's safe to look at the menu and don't order a motherfucking thing off of it and keep it moving because they're too out of control. And see, it's going to haunt them the rest of their lives because every woman has to hit the wall. There's no way around it, and there's nowhere to run. Most of the time when they're in their 20s, whew, I remember looking back on when I was in my 20s and the women that I was dating. Boy, hot shit, bitchy personality. You know, I understand titties is up straight without a bra. You know what I mean? Flat stomach, nice ass. Okay. Youth, beautiful skin, no wrinkles, no nothing. I got that. You know what I'm saying? Straight up bitch. Now, them same ones trying to talk to me back. Well, I know I was a so-and-so. You know, I understand all that. But I'm going to go on and pass. See, then he want to get mad. Because they're starting to envy us now. They are. Yeah. Remember the one I told you about? I was at Starbucks? Okay, they came back out again in the same damn thing. Looking at me with envy. Like, you lucky son of a bitch. And I'm like, why is she looking like that? Oh, that was nice. Why is she looking at me like that? And I'm like, I know what it is. I'll get down. She got to hit that wall. And most men are leaving women alone. They're opting out of dating, opting out of not getting married. They're done. You know, and then this I figured that we gonna know it's really getting bad. It's when women are forced to begin to friend zone men that they threw in the friend zone because they don't have nobody. All the good men that tried to come in their lives and treat them right told them to go fuck themselves. And I've seen videos where women say